charming, welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that will be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Alright guys, so we just got to tier for D. We're gonna talk to
I wondered if you
Kurt really quick.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright, so we are gonna go.
Can I do anything
I guess we're gonna talk to Vasco really quick.
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this poor first impression of me.
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I should have realized that sooner. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was foolish of me. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I am sea-given. I was given to the Nords when I was a little child, for a reason I ignore. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay, so we're finally on tier for D. We're gonna go talk to Kurt's admiral or general. Not sure which one, but we're gonna go talk to him about the crates that we loaded on Vasco's ship, and I think we gotta go see if they were delivered properly. So this is the next mission we're gonna be doing. It does take a decent amount of time, but...
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, so as you'll hear in a 5
My
seconds
ship's
or
being used
read,
to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Vasco's not really happy with our decision of
If we want to help him, we
sneaking
don't have a
crates onto
choice.
his ship.
I don't like this, but since I've been sacked,
And this is part of the reason why I kind of wish next time I do this, play this game, next time I do another playthrough, I will not be doing that. I want to see if it does anything with Vasco's friendship level, because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything if you put the crates on the ship. So I'm wondering if it does something in the reverse. So that's one thing I would like to do over on the next playthrough. Pretty much, we've only got one crate to mark, and this is another area where the Nauts pretty much control the warehouses. So as long as you still have the sailor coat on, you'll be able to walk through pretty much undetected, and well, not undetected because they'll look right at you, but they won't care because you're in uniform. Also, if you're looking to just complete this mission, the box you're gonna want to do is in the house right, or not house, in the warehouse right next to this one on the right. These all are not the right
These aren't
crate.
the right crates.
Also, our character
These aren't the right
D.
crates.
Sarday likes to say the same phrase every time he sees the crates that aren't right. That's like another little touch of detail they probably could have done differently with this game. Is just maybe like on the second crate that's not right.
No.
There's
These
like a
aren't the
different
right crates.
dialogue. Third crate is a different dialogue. I mean, it's only 2 extra lines of dialogue they probably could have added, which would have made it, I don't know, more movie-like, more, what's the word, cinematic, I guess. Hearing the same line over and over is not very captivating, but we're gonna go in the next warehouse on the other side, and we'll go find the correct crates. Gonna loot some nightshade berries, though, first. And these guys don't care, they're just chilling. Alright, here's the crate we need to
Here are the
inspect.
crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier 4D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Alright. Let's go ahead and mark these with a white line. And then we'll go back to the coin guard and talk to the quartermaster again. Which I'm pretty much just jumping scenes. Because like in the... At Serene, it's kind of just... You're on this place for a while, so...
Hello, Your Excellency.
You'll get used to where
We
they
have
go.
found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help. and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the Guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The Guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it.
Okay, so this is the man with the silver coin mission, and this is what this episode or this video is pretty much about entirely. We were just finishing off the mission for Kurt. So a lot of these guards have been extorting most of the merchants here. So we're trying to pretty much sway the merchants to help us in finding the corrupt guards, or trying to figure out a way who's behind the mastermind of the guards and why they're, or who is leading the extortions. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So we're gonna go talk to some of the merchants, try to figure something out. And oh, we got an achievement. I forgot. If once you unlock another talent, you get another achievement. Strategy guide or achievement guide. Even though it's kind of unmissable. Okay, so let's go talk to some merchants and try to figure out if we can get a name for the guards.
I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the Guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Yeah, the guards have really done a number on these merchants, so no one's very much in the inclining to wanting the help.
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense
Also, this guy
honor
says
for me
welcome
to
back.
be of
This is
service
literally
to
the
such
first
noble
conversation we've had with him.
clientele. What might I do for you?
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently, some merchants are being extorted by some members of the Guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I see. In that case, I will leave you.
Alright, now let's go talk to the final merchant. This blacksmith over here.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not gonna say one more word about this case.
I didn't learn much. All these
Alright,
merchants
so
were
we'll have to go
terrible
back
people.
to
I think
the
it will be
second
easier
merchant we
convince
talked
the one
to.
who lost his partner to help us.
And he'll be able to help us a little bit. Try to get these guards arrested, / killed, / found guilty, hung, burned at the stake. Whatever they want to do with them, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
We're gonna give him some money because we didn't try the charisma, but we probably could have.
And what if I gave you money to pay for it? If the plan fails, you only have to give them that money. They have no interest in getting rid of those who earn them so much.
You are not wrong. Very well. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Alright, so like the mission says, we have to come back in 2 days. So if you like go to your campfire or to a location like your home, I don't know if you have that unlocked at this point, but if you have that, then you can just sleep for 2 days and then you can come back to them.
So, did they take the bait?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy to see you. One of them came to the shop yesterday. He gave me 24 hours to raise the money required, which means that the entire gang could appear any minute now.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival. And rest assured, I will not let them go.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, we're just gonna get behind some barrels here and wait till they show up. Once you get into this hiding spot, they'll automatically fast travel to night.
Is not known for his patience. Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You certainly don't deserve such a name. Bunch of cowards.
Yield without a fuss and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows. Do you think we're pushovers?
To my help! And death!
Alright, then we got a fight here. We got like three, I think, 3 or 4 guards we gotta deal with. The combat's still a little bit off, but we're getting better. Luckily, these guys weren't too powerful. They're pretty weak.
Your Excellency, you saved my trade and my life.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, and this is the first time they told me his name.
If they let him escape, it's only because they were thinking of killing you.
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him. None of us will be safe as long as he's free.
Don't worry. I don't intend to let him go.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat
Alright.
out of style?
So we stopped the raiding, I guess you can call it. And here's a little letter. I hope that you'll be, oh my god, I hope that you'll manage to make this Steam merchant pay will no longer tolerate his payments, and yada yada yada. I thought I was gonna be able to read that, but apparently I'm dyslexic and I can't read words that are put in front of me properly. Anyway, I passed English class, by the way. So we're gonna go find the man called Egon, which is down this alleyway in the Silver District. He's gonna be chatting with some of his guards, and then we're gonna go trail him.
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends are quiet.
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since Renault's accident.
Accidents happen so quickly. I'm waiting for another delivery today. Have you seen your comrades?
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them your way, Lieutenant.
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my dew.
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not. Or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin can shake everyone, even the guards. Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend to. Now, don't forget to send me those drunkards.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
No doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him.
Okay,
discreetly.
now here's a question. Is it a lieutenant or lieutenant? Because I feel like they were saying it wrong. They said like lieutenant by like 5 times, and it just doesn't sound right to me. Is it Lou or Le? Because I think it's Lou. I'm honestly not sure. Anyway, that was kind of a pet peeve of mine when I was playing this like the first time. I really thought they were saying it wrong, but they might be saying it right. Anyway, as you can see, we're sneaking around, following this guy. He only turns around like 2 or 3 times, so... And the time period that gives you is pretty gracious. He'll stop for like a second or 2 before he turns around. So it gives you enough time to get behind cover and not get spotted. Though, however, with how the stealth system works, I don't even know if he'll spot you if you just decide to keep walking. I would imagine he would, but I tried to play it as much as of Assassin's Creed like as I could, so I was like extra cautious this whole time. Then you're gonna go follow him right here, and then we're gonna confront him.
You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon.
Egon? You must be mistaken. I don't know anyone by that name.
Do not take us for fools. We heard you speak with your men.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong. I'm not Egon.
Regardless, you are implicated in a murder and in the extortion of merchants. You are therefore under arrest. And we will finish by having you tell us who Egon is and where to find him.
Oh yes, we'll see about that.
To my help,
Then we get a fight.
and death to the others! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
So once again, making heavy use of the pistol here. Firearm has been very useful in like 90% of the fights in this game. And we got plenty of ammo down there. We got 37 bullets still. And once we get down to this guy, you have the option to spare him.
So you can
But
torture me.
screw that.
You can do whatever you want. I'll not tell you.
Oh wait, never
anything.
mind.
I don't know
This isn't
who
the
Egon
guy.
is. I'm just a middleman. You're wasting your time.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on.
I'd rather die.
Bit of poison on my
Yeah, okay. He didn't want to speak, so we just decided to finish him off. He should have talked. We could have just, you know, put him in a cell, but he wanted to die for Egon, I guess.
The silver coin. His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
Alright, now we're going to go talk to the coin guard again, I think. I think that might sum up the mission. Yeah, I think this ends the mission. So, a man with silver coin, not a long mission for the most part. Few fights, but pretty easy.
I conducted my
A lot of dialogue
investigation
in
on
this
the
one.
extortion organized by members of the guard. I think I've put an end to it, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, I had to kill some of them as they were about to attack a merchant. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will have these men arrested immediately. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchants, but the entire reputation of the Guard. But you said you've only put an end to it temporarily. What makes you think this criminality might resume?
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon, although I doubt it's his real name. I got hold of one of his lieutenants. He was carrying a silver coin, which seems to be a symbol of recognition between the gang members. But the man preferred to die rather than tell us anything about his leader.
Loyalty? Or terror?
Terror, I fear. From the merchants to the guards, everyone seems to tremble in front of this Egon.
I don't know any guard of that name. But as you said, it's probably a pseudonym. Here, Your Excellency. Take this. On behalf of the Guard, to thank you for settling this case. And rest assured that I will conduct a thorough investigation on my side. I'll also make sure that in future the City Guard is made up only of men of trust.
Thank you. I will return to see how your investigation is going. I don't take this matter lightly.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Alright, then we level up, and that's going to be the end of this mission, so let's go ahead and put our skill and attribute point into our development wheel, I guess you can call it. Or tree. It's more of a skill tree. And then I think the next mission we're going to run into is helping a merchant, a native merchant, having some trouble trying to sell his goods. And we're going to run into that mission here in a little bit. And this is like me trying to figure out like what I really want, because I don't really know at this point. Yeah, we go endurance. I'm a big fan of health points, so the more health points I can have, the better I'll be, or the better I'll feel. And then you get into a little fight outside once you're done talking to the coin guard. But then we're gonna get done with this fight, and then we will go talk to the native merchant and help him to sell his goods. So let's finish off these guys.